There you have it, the governor of Meghalaya, Fagu Chauhan, and of course, the Chief Minister of Meghalaya, Shri Conrad Sangma, who will be sworn in as the Chief Minister for his second term in the state. A lot of people there outside the Raj Bhavan, all ready for Prime Minister Narendra Modi to reach the venue before the swearing-in ceremony to start. On your screen, we have the BJP National President, JP Nadda, and the Union Home Minister already in attendance, just waiting for the moment the swearing-in ceremony to begin. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi, we're learning that Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be landing in Shillong any minute now, and he will be heading straight to the Raj Bhavan for the swearing-in ceremony of the Chief Minister, Shri Conrad Sangma, and other ministers as well. We will continue to bring you all the latest updates from this big development coming to us from Meghalaya. Any moment now, the state of Meghalaya will witness the formation of a new government called the MDA 2.0, as they like to call it, headed by the NPP and other coalition. The truth is that they will be ruling the state for the next 5 years. Now, meanwhile, the TMC leaders, Mukul Sangma and Charles Pingrove, are missing from the swearing-in ceremony. Empty seats among the audience could be seen with the name tags of Mukul Sangma and Charles Pingrove. This is what we're learning at the moment. TMC leaders Mukul Sangma and Charles Pingrove are missing from the swearing-in ceremony. Empty seats among the audience could be seen with the name tags of Mukul Sangma and Charles Pingrove. Well, there the Raj Bhavan is all decked up and everybody are seated waiting for the Prime Minister of the country, Shri Narendra Modi, to arrive at the venue. He has reached Shillong and he will reach the Raj Bhavan any moment now. All the top dignitaries from the BJP, the top leaders from the NPP, UDP, and other top leaders and dignitaries are in attendance at the Raj Bhavan for the swearing-in ceremony of the MDA 2.0 government that is going to happen any moment now. It is a tight schedule for the Prime Minister and other BJP top brass, as they will be heading to Nagaland post this engagement, and of course to Tripura tomorrow as well. On the dais, there you have Preston Tinsong's Nyao Bhalang Dhar, and of course the BJP National President, JP Nadda, and the Union Home Minister, Amit Shah, all waiting for Prime Minister Narendra Modi to reach the Raj Bhavan. And like we said, the swearing-in ceremony of the MDA 2.0 government will begin any minute now. And it's not just the swearing-in of the Chief Minister, Conrad Sangma, who will be sworn in as the Chief Minister of the state for the second consecutive term, but other ministers as well, who will be sworn in today at the Raj Bhavan by Governor there on your screen, Fagu Chauhan.
दिन भर की खबरों का पूरा अपडेट। देखिए खबरों का प्राइम शो।
नमस्कार, समाचार ऑफिस में आपका स्वागत है। मैं हूं कविता। स्टूडियो में मैं हूं
रविंद्र चौहान।
मैं रश्मि गुयाशर।
समाचार नॉर्थ ईस्ट हर शाम 6 बजे।
हार्ट, कोलेस्ट्रल, मेदबहुलता और मधुमेह रोगीर বাবে সর্বশ্রেষ্ঠ হৈছে পতঞ্জলি ফিজিক্যালি রিফাইন্ড রাইস ব্রান অয়েল और कच्ची घानी বিশুদ্ধ সৰিয়হ তেল।
How far will you go for a memory? To seize the day? To make it yours? To be impulsive? To be fearless? It's time to roam free. It's time to live free. It's time to ride free.
विवेल कूल मिंट रखे स्किन को सॉफ्ट और आपको कूल। अब पाइए 4 विवेल साबुन सिर्फ 96 रुपए में।
News to keep you ahead.
नमस्कार, एजेंडा में आपका स्वागत है। स्टूडियो में मैं हूं। शुरुआत करते हैं मेघालय से, जहां कॉनराड संगमा आज दूसरी बार मुख्यमंत्री पद की शपथ लेने के लिए तैयार है। राज्यपाल फागू चौहान उन्हें पद एवं गोपनीयता की शपथ दिलाएंगे। सीधी तस्वीर आपको दिखा रहे हैं शिलोंग से राजभवन में। फिलहाल समारोह के लिए कार्यक्रम का आयोजन किया गया है। प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी भी अब से कुछ ही देर में यहाँ पहुंचने वाले हैं। इस शपथ ग्रहण समारोह में वे आज शामिल रहेंगे। इसके अलावा केंद्रीय गृह मंत्री अमित शाह, भाजपा के राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष जेपी नड्डा, नेडा संयोजक और असम के मुख्यमंत्री हिमंत बिश्व शर्मा, सिक्किम के मुख्यमंत्री प्रेम सिंह तमांग भी इस शपथ ग्रहण समारोह में शामिल होने के लिए मौजूद हैं। कॉनराड संगमा के अलावा आज 11 विधायक भी मंत्री पद की शपथ लेंगे। और ये सीधी तस्वीर आपको दिखा रहे हैं राजभवन शिलोंग से, जहां आज तमाम नेताओं के अलावा केंद्रीय गृह मंत्री अमित शाह और नड्डा भी मौजूद हैं। साथ ही मौजूद है यहाँ असम के मुख्यमंत्री व नेडा संयोजक डॉक्टर हिमंत बिश्व शर्मा। सीधी तस्वीरें हम नॉर्थ ईस्ट लाइव पर आपको दिखा रहे हैं। आज मेघालय में एक बार फिर से कॉनराड संगमा सरकार गठन हो रही है। मुख्यमंत्री के तौर पर वे आज एक बार फिर पद एवं गोपनीयता की शपथ लेंगे और इस कार्यक्रम में शामिल होने के लिए पूर्वोत्तर के तमाम शीर्ष नेताओं के साथ ही केंद्रीय मंत्री भी मौजूद हैं। राज्यपाल फागू चौहान आज उन्हें शपथ दिलाएंगे। अब से कुछ ही देर बाद प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी भी इस कार्यक्रम में शामिल होने के लिए पहुंच रहे हैं। सुरक्षा के कड़े इंतजाम देखे गए हैं और ये तस्वीरों में आप देख सकते हैं मुख्यमंत्री हिमंत बिश्व शर्मा के साथ ही सिक्किम के मुख्यमंत्री प्रेम सिंह तमांग भी मौजूद हैं। और ये दूसरे को दिखा है। ये सीधी तस्वीर आपको दिखा रहे हैं शिलोंग के राजभवन से, जहां प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी इस वक्त पहुंचे हैं अपने काफिले के साथ और गुवाहाटी से वे सीधे शिलोंग के लिए रवाना हुए। आज कॉनराड सांगमा एक बार फिर मुख्यमंत्री के तौर पर पद एवं गोपनीयता की शपथ लेंगे और प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी इस कार्यक्रम के लिए पहुंच चुके हैं। ये तस्वीरें आप देख सकते हैं। मुख्यमंत्री के तौर पर शपथ लेने से पहले कॉनराड सांगमा वहां पर मौजूद हैं और वे प्रधानमंत्री का स्वागत करते हुए। ये तस्वीरें दर्शकों को हम दिखा रहे हैं। आज कॉनराड सांगमा की दूसरी बात आज पोशी होनी है। मेघालय में एमडीए 2.0 की सरकार आज फिर से गठित हो रही है। राजभवन से सीधी तस्वीरें आपको दिखा रहे हैं, जहां प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी इस वक्त पहुंचे हैं और
We welcome in our midst on this historic occasion for the first time in our state of Meghalaya the privilege of the Honourable Prime Minister's eminent presence. The respected Chief Secretary Meghalaya.
With your permission, sir, the proceeding will now begin. Are you pleased, sir, to administer the oath of office and secrecy to the Chief Minister and his Council of Ministers of Meghalaya? I request now the Honorable Chief Minister to come forward to administer the oath of office and secrecy.
I, Conrad K. Sangma, do swear in the name of God that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law established, that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India, and I will faithfully and conscientiously discharge my duties as the Chief Minister of the state of Meghalaya, and that I will write to all manner of people in accordance with the Constitution and the law without fear or favor, affection or ill will.
I,
Conrad K. Sangma, do swear in the name of God that I will not directly or indirectly communicate or reveal to any person or persons any matter which shall be brought under my consideration or shall become known to me as the Chief Minister for the state of Meghalaya, except as may be required for the due discharge of my duties as such Chief Minister.
Shri Preston Thompson, Deputy Chief Minister.
I, Preston Thompson, do swear in the name of God that I will bear true allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law, that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India, that I will faithfully and conscientiously discharge my duties as Chief Minister for the state of Meghalaya, and that I will do right to all manner of people in accordance with the Constitution and the law without fear or favor, affection or ill will. I, Preston Thompson, do swear in the name of God that I will not directly or indirectly communicate or reveal to any person or persons in a matter which shall be brought under my consideration or shall become known to me as Deputy Chief Minister for the state of Meghalaya, except as may be required for the due discharge of my duties as such Deputy Chief Minister.
Shri Shillong, Deputy Chief Minister.
I, Asmi Amarandha, do swear in the name of God that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law established. I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India, that I will faithfully and consistently discharge my duties as Deputy Chief Minister for the state of Meghalaya, and that I will do right to all manners of peoples in accordance with the Constitution and the law without fears or favor, affections or ill will. I, Sneha do swear in the name of God that I will not directly or indirectly communicate or reveal to any persons or persons any matter which shall be brought under my considerations or shall become known to me as the Chief Minister for the state of Meghalaya, except as may be required for the due discharge of my duties as such to be Chief Minister.
Shri Alexander Lalu Hek, Minister.
I, Alexander Lalu Hek, do swear in the name of God that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the constitutions of India as by law established, that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India, that I will faithfully and conscientiously discharge my duties as a minister of the state for the state of Meghalaya, and that I will do right to all manner of people in accordance with the constitutions and the law, without fear of favor, affection, or ill will. I, Alexander Lalu Hek, do swear in the name of God that I will not directly or indirectly communicate or reveal to any person or persons any matter which will be brought under my considerations or shall become known to me as a minister for the state of Meghalaya, except as may be required for the due discharge of my duties as such minister.
Dr. Major Amprin Lingdo, Minister.
To swear in the name of God that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law established, that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India, that I will faithfully and conscientiously discharge my duties as a minister for the state of Meghalaya, and that I will do right to all manner of people in accordance with the Constitution and the law, without fear or favor, affection, or ill will.
I,
Dr. Mazelam Prindingdo, do swear in the name of God that I will not directly or indirectly communicate or reveal to any person or persons in any manner which shall be brought under my consideration or shall become known to me as minister for the state of Meghalaya, except as may be required for due discharge of my duties as such minister.
Shri Paul Lingdo, Minister.
I, Paul Lingdo, do swear in the name of God that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law established, that I will uphold sovereignty and integrity of India, that I will faithfully and conscientiously discharge my duties as a minister for the state of Meghalaya, and that I will do right to all manner of people in accordance with the Constitution and the law, without fear or favor, affection or ill will. I, Paul Lingdo, do swear in the name of God that I will not directly or indirectly
আৰু মোৰ প্ৰতিজ্ঞা হ'ল প্ৰতিখন ঘৰলৈ 100% বিশুদ্ধ সামগ্ৰী যোগান ধৰাটো। পতঞ্জলি গৰুৰ ঘি, কচ্চি ঘানি সৰিয়হৰ তেল, মছলা, কেশৰ, আটা, দালি তথা চাউল আদি সকলো সামগ্ৰী পতঞ্জলিৰে ঘৰলৈ আনিব। নিজৰ মৰমৰ শিশুটো আৰু পৰিয়ালক ভেজালকৰণৰ বিহৰ পৰা ৰক্ষা কৰক।
विवेल कूल मिंट रखे स्किन को सॉफ्ट और आपको कूल। अब पाइए 4 विवेल साबुन सिर्फ 96 रुपए में।
আৰু ভাবি চিন্তি আদৰি লওক এক হেলদিয়াৰ চইচক ফাইবাৰৰ গুণেৰে ভৰপূৰ ব্ৰিটানিয়া নিউট্ৰি চইচ ডাইজেষ্টেড হেলদিয়াৰ হৈ ৰোৱাৰ চইচ এতিয়া আপোনাৰ হাতত আছে এতিয়া 20 টকাত
that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India, that I will faithfully and conscientiously discharge my duties as a minister for the state of Meghalaya, and that I will do right to all manner of people in accordance with the Constitution and the law without fear or favor, affection or ill will. I, Abu Tahir Mundal, do swear in the name of God that I will not directly or indirectly communicate or reveal to any person or persons any matter which shall be brought under my consideration or shall become known to me as a minister for the state of Meghalaya, except as may be required for the due discharge of my duties as such ministers. Shri Shillong, Minister.
I, Shri Shillong, do swear in the name of God that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India. I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India, that I will faithfully and conscientiously discharge my duties as a minister for the state of Meghalaya, and that I will do right to all manner of people in accordance with the Constitution and the law without fear or favor, affection or ill will. I, Shillong, do swear in the name of God that I will not directly that I communicate or reveal to any person or persons any matter which shall be brought under my consideration or shall become known to me as a minister for the state of Meghalaya, except as may be required for the due discharge of my duties as such minister. Any matter which shall be brought under my consideration or shall become known to me as a minister for the state of Meghalaya, except as may be required for the due discharge of my duties as such minister.
Shri Marcus N. Marak, Minister.
I, Marcus N. Marak, do swear in the name of God that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India, as by law established, that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India, that I will faithfully and conscientiously discharge my duties as a minister for the state of Meghalaya, and that I will do right to all manner of people in accordance with the Constitution and law without fear or favor, affection or ill will. I, Marcus N. Marak, do swear in the name of God that I will not directly or indirectly communicate or reveal to any person or persons any matter which shall be brought under my consideration or shall become known to me as a minister for the state of Meghalaya, except as may be required for due discharge of my duties as such minister.
Shri Rakam A. Sangma, Minister.
I, Rakam A. Sangma, do swear in the name of God that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law established, that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India, that I will faithfully and consistently discharge my duties as a minister for the state of Meghalaya, and that I will do right to all manner of people in accordance with the Constitution and the law without fear or favor, affection or ill will. I, Rakami Sangma, do swear in the name of God that I will not directly or indirectly communicate or reveal to any person or persons any matter which shall be brought under my consideration or shall become known to me as Minister for the State of Meghalaya, except as may be required for the due discharge of my duties as such minister.
Shri Shaklir Warjari, Minister.
I, Shaklir Wajri, do swear in the name of God that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India, as by law established, that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India, that I will faithfully and conscientiously discharge my duties as a minister for the state of Meghalaya, and that I will do right to all manner of people in accordance with the Constitution and the law without fear or favor, affection or ill will. I, Shaklir Wajri, do swear in the name of God that I will not directly or indirectly communicate or reveal to any person or persons any matter which shall be brought under my consideration or shall be known to me as a minister for the state of Meghalaya, except as may be required for the due discharge of my duties as such minister.
With your permission, sir, the proceedings will now be closed.
Yes.
In continuation, may I now request the newly sworn in Council of Ministers, headed by the Honorable Chief Minister of Meghalaya, Shri Conrad K. Sangma, to kindly assemble for an official photograph with the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji, and the Honorable Governor of Meghalaya, Shri P. Chauhan. While all others present are humbly requested to remain seated.
হাৰ্ট কোলেষ্ট্ৰল মেদবহুলতা আৰু মধুমেহ ৰোগীৰ বাবে সৰ্বশ্ৰেষ্ঠ হৈছে পতঞ্জলি ফিজিকেলি ৰিফাইন্ড ৰাইচ ব্ৰেন অইল আৰু কচ্চি ঘানি বিশুদ্ধ সৰিয়হ তেল।
ক্ৰাঞ্চোমিটাৰ মাৰিৰ পাৰফেক্ট ক্ৰাঞ্চ শুনিলে বাজি যাব। সকলো মাৰি কৰিলো মঞ্চ কিন্তু নাপালো পাৰফেক্ট ক্ৰাঞ্চ। এই ক্রাঞ্চটো পারফেক্টলি রাইট।
ই হল নতুন সানফিস্ট মারি লাইট। নতুন মসমসিয়া সানফিস্ট মারি লাইটত আছে পাচনি কৰা ইনগ্ৰেডিয়েন্টস। তেন্তে আপুনি বাৰু পালেনে আপোনাৰ পাৰফেক্ট ক্ৰাঞ্চ?
পিম্পল হৈছে বুলি চুপ বাদ দি দিওঁ কিয়? মইতো সদায় ইউজ কৰি আহিছো। মোৰ ফেভাৰিট চুপ হাৰ্শ হ'বই নোৱাৰে।
মাইনা এইবিলাকতো হ'ল অজুহাত। পিম্পলৰ বাবে
চায়েন্সৰ কথা মানক। হিমালয়া পিউৰিফাইং নিম ফেচ ৱাশ।
May I request one?
All right, well, there was the official group photograph, a packed Raj Bhavan there in Shillong, Meghalaya, scripting history as the Prime Minister himself, Shri Narendra Modi, was present during the swearing-in ceremony of the Chief Minister of the state, Shri Conrad Sangma, and his Council of Ministers. A historic event that sends a strong message that the Prime Minister is concerned about the people and the state of Meghalaya and how significant the state is to the centre. What you just witnessed was the swearing-in ceremony of the Chief Minister of the MDA 2.0 government of Meghalaya, Shri Conrad Sangma, Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tinsong, and other ministers as well. And quickly, we have the UDP with two ministers, that's Paul Lingdo and Kirmen Shilla. We have A.L. Hek from the BJP and Shaklir Wajri from the HSPDP. The remaining are from the NPP. Well, indeed, a historic moment there for the people of Meghalaya and the state as a whole. It is official that the MDA 2.0 government is going to lead the state for the next 5 years. All right, the Prime Minister of the state, Shri Narendra Modi, was there to witness the swearing-in ceremony firsthand. And let me remind our viewers here, this is not the first time that he's here. He was there even during the campaigning, and he was drumming up support for the BJP supporters just ahead of the elections, if you recall. Well, also to draw our attention to the viewers here, from all the dignitaries and top officials present, elected TMC MLAs, including Dr. Mukul Sangma and Charles Pingrobe, were missing in the swearing-in ceremony today.
I, Conrad K. Sangma, do swear in the name of God that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law established, that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India, and I will faithfully and conscientiously discharge my duties as the Chief Minister of the state of Meghalaya, and that I will write to all manner of people in accordance with the Constitution and the law without fear.
This morning is our editor-in-chief, Wasbir Hussain. Wasbir, good morning to you. Well, what we just witnessed in front of our eyes was Meghalaya scripting history. The Prime Minister himself, Shri Narendra Modi, was present during the swearing-in ceremony. Your thoughts, Wasbir?
Well, yes, Aaron, we just brought to you live the swearing-in ceremony of the MDA government by Conrad Sangma. This is the Meghalaya Democratic Alliance 2.0 government. This is the second time that Conrad Sangma assumed office a short while ago as the Chief Minister of Meghalaya. He's in fact the 13th Chief Minister of Meghalaya, 45-year-old Conrad Sangma, son of Meghalaya's very tall leader, P.A. Sangma, the former Lok Sabha Speaker, just taken oath along with 11 of his other ministerial colleagues. Now, the takeaway from this is that Meghalaya, Northeast Life had broken 3 to 4 days ago that Meghalaya this time is going to have 2 deputy chief ministers. And that is what has happened. One is, of course, the earlier deputy chief minister, President Shillong, is once again sworn in as the deputy chief minister. And Mr. Dhar is also sworn in as a deputy chief minister. And out of which, as we have already been reporting, there are 8 ministers, including the chief minister from the NPP. There are 2 from the UDP. There are 1 from the BJP and 1 from the HSPDP. So there are 12 ministers, including the chief minister in this cabinet. Now, around the big highlight of this swearing-in today has been the presence of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Union Home Minister Amit Shah, the BJP National President JP Nadda, and NEDA convener Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma, as well as chief ministers from the other states. I could see Prem Singh Tamang there, the chief minister of Sikkim, being present there. Now the point is, this is a strong message. This is a strong message that the BJP leadership wants to send out, that they are serious about the Northeast. They took a look at the Northeast seriously. This at a time when the leader of the Congress parliamentary party in the Lok Sabha, Kharge, he has said that these are small states. Kharge had said a few days ago that these are small states. It doesn't matter whether the Congress wins or loses in this kind of a state. So that is what the main opposition party in the country looks at the Northeast. Contrary to that, the BJP takes the Northeast seriously, then they wanted to demonstrate that without any ambiguity today. And that is the reason why the Prime Minister, the Union Home Minister, the BJP National President, the NEDA convener, and most chief ministers of the northeastern states who are either BJP or their allies were present. It was a tremendous show of strength by the BJP top leadership, that they care for the Northeast. And as we know, 2 days ago, the NEDA convener, Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma, had categorically clearly said that the BJP and its allies are going to win all the 25 Lok Sabha seats from the northeastern region. So this is a clear message that the BJP has sent out to every constituent in the northeastern region. And this only means that the NEDA or the NDA is only going to strengthen. From here, the Prime Minister is coming to Guwahati by helicopter and then flying in his special aircraft to Dimapur. From Dimapur, he is taking again an Indian Air Force helicopter to land in Kohima for the swearing-in that is slated at 1:30 this afternoon, where Chief Minister Rio will be sworn in for the second time in Nagaland as the head of the NDPP-BJP alliance. And of course, we now know that Y. Patton will be the Deputy Chief Minister of Nagaland. That has also been sorted out. So it is a clear demonstration of strength by the BJP, and it has been a smooth affair at the end of the day. Conrad Sangma government in Meghalaya, the MDA 2.0, having a strength of 45 in the 60-member assembly. Now, another takeaway from this today's highlight is the absence of the Trinamool Congress. The 5 MLAs of the Trinamool Congress did not attend the swearing-in. That is something surprising. Yes, you have to accept the people's mandate in a democracy, but we have seen that the Trinamool Congress MLAs did not attend the meeting, and we need to ask them as to why they abstained from that swearing-in. And of course, the Congress legislators were present, along with, of course, all the other political parties and prominent citizens of Shillong. Aaron.
Right, and you know, Wasbir, just to draw your attention a little bit here, we have two deputy chief ministers here. One is Prestun Tinsong from Khasi Hills, of course, and Sniao Bhalang from Jaintia Hills. What do you make out of that?
Well, yes, I mean, basically, to talk about it bluntly, Aaron, there was some murmurs that there has to be a Khasi chief minister this time around.
Right.
But Meghalaya is a state comprising of various communities, and I think that is something which was not really justified. At the end of the day, it is the people's mandate. Therefore, but I have a feeling that the NPP leadership has taken note of these sentiments, and that is the reason they have given two deputy chief ministers, both from the Khasi and Jaintia Hills. And I think that is gone to send out a message to those who are talking about this. But let me give you a breaking news at this point in time, Aaron. I would request our news desk to highlight this. The BJP, AL Haq is the minister, then there is Sanbor Sulai. Now, this breaking news is that the arrangement is that AL Haq will be a minister for 2.5 years, and the next 2.5 years it is going to be Sanbor Sulai. That is what highly placed sources are telling Northeast Live at this point in time, that there is an arrangement within the BJP that half of the term the AL Haq will be the minister, and the other half it will be Sanbor Sulai, the other elected MLA of the BJP party. That is the big breaking story at this point in time. Meghalaya has two deputy chief ministers, and the BJP's internal arrangement in Meghalaya is that AL Haq would be a minister for 2.5 years, that is half the term, and Sanbor Sulai will be the minister for the other half. Aaron.
All right, well, that was indeed the big breaking news. AL Haq from the BJP from Pinthor Umkhra will be the minister for the next 2.5 years, and post that, Sanbor Sulai from South Shillong will be the next minister for the remaining 2.5 years. And of course, the state is witnessing two deputy chief ministers as we speak. For now, our editor-in-chief, Wasbir Hussain, thank you so much for your perspective. All right, well, the MDA 2.0 government has officially been activated. Conrad Sangma is the chief minister of the state of Meghalaya. The state will have two deputy chief minister, Prestun Tinsong and Sniao Bhalang Dhar. And we have AL Haq from the BJP, who will be the minister for 2.5 years. Post that, Sanbor Sulai again from the BJP will take over for the next 2.5 years. We have Paul Ling